Hello everyone, Niran sir here. Today in this lecture, I am going to discuss some important question of previous year 2015 of mathematics paper. Okay, so I have selected some questions from this paper only 2015. So patterns are important. So if we will go through all those questions, then obviously you will have the idea how can we proceed to find out the answer of some questions related to this. Just like some questions are there from derivative, some questions are there from differential equations, some questions are there from the determinants, some questions are there from relation and function. So all those questions are there. At least if we'll go through, we'll have the basic idea. We can recall the concepts of all those. So let's start. So first of all, I am going to discuss the 1 marks question only. Okay. The first question starts here only. Number of relation. Okay. If A is a set which contains how many elements? 3 elements are there. So obviously you have come to know the set A contains how many elements? 3 elements. 0, 1, 2, 3 like that. 0, 1 and 3. 3 elements are there. What is the number of relation on A? This is a question from relation. I think it is known to you, tumalike jana, relation is nothing but a subset of the Cartesian product of two sets. Here only one set is defined, that's why R is a subset of A cross A. That means Cartesian product or subset hole tak relation boli koa hoy. So that means number of subset, the concept is this one, number of subset is equal to number of relation. I think you have got my point. Whenever you have to find out the number of relation, tumalok jeta number of relation uliabole koy, tumalke number of subset koba. Kar number of subset of A cross B. Kahator Cartesian product or subset to uliya diba. So here the relation is defined on what? Only one set is given. That's why we have to find out the number of subset of A cross A. So eta setot kimanta subset thakibo janibo karone tumi setut thoka element or hengka janibo lage. So tamane tumalake A cross A thoka element or hengka janibo lagibo. If A contains 3 elements and here also 3 elements are there, so we have in total 9 elements in A cross A. A cross A tumalake 9 ta element paba. Aru A set to jodi 9 ta element ase, if A cross A contains 9 elements, then we will have 2 to the power 9 subsets. And we know that subsets of A cross A are known as relation. That's why how many relation you can introduce on A? 2 to the power 9. So as a basic concept, very important. So number of subset is nothing but a number of relation. So whenever you have to find out a number of relation, always try to find out a number of subset of A cross B actually. A para B lo jodi define hoy. Amar yate A define hoise hekane mane A cross er subset uliabo lagibo. So A cross er subset janibo kane A cross er kiman ta element ase janibo lage nohoy. So A 3 ta ase A 3 ta ase. So 3 is a 9 elements are there. So if A cross A contains 9 elements, so we will have 2 to the power 9 subsets. Because formula case is 2 to the power n. So 2 to the power 9 subsets are there. And as subsets of A cross A are known as relation. That's why what we will have? 2 to the power 9 relation on A. Correct? So in this way, we can easily. Okay. So what is the answer then? The answer is 2 to the power 9 is the answer. Number of relation is 2 to the power 9. So let us go to the next question. Another important question. Find the principal value of this one. Remember, it is known to you the sine function is defined from closed interval minus 1 comma 1 to what? Minus pi by 2 to comma pi by 2. It is known to you. Our sine function, sine inverse. The sine inverse function is defined from minus 1 comma 1 to minus pi by 2 comma pi by 2. That means whenever you have to find out the principal value of sine inverse, sine inverse or principal value, always remember the value should lies between minus pi by 2 to pi by 2. Minus pi by 2 or pi by 2 মাজত lies কৰিব লাগিব। এটা কথাটো হল suppose মই চাব বিচাৰিছো sine inverse cancel, answer is in general কি হৈ আছে তোমালোকৰ 3 pi by 5 হৈ আছে। Correct. এটা 3 pi by 5 মানে value to kiman? Minus 90 or plus 90 মাজত lies question এবাৰ calculate কৰিছো আসুন। So pi মানে তোমাকে গমে পাইছা 3 into 180 divided by 5 calculate কৰিছো কিমান হ'ব পাৰে 5 correct 5 3 is a 15 So 5 6 are 30. So answer is 3 6 are 18, 3 2 are 108. কি পালা তাৰ মানে আমি যদি sin inverse cancel কৰি answer যদি 3 pi by 5 লিখিছা that means answer is not correct because the answer should lies between where তুমি answer টো কত আহিব লাগিব ইয়াত আহিব লাগিব minus pi by 2 বা plus pi by 2 মাজত আহিব লাগিব আমি answer কত পাইছো এতিয়া 108 102 90 কে ডাঙৰ হয় সেই কাৰণে আমাৰ এটো processত answer উলিয়াব নোৱাৰিবা that means you cannot cancel sin inverse sin এটো আমি directly 3 pi by 5 লিখিব নোৱাৰিম then what will be our procedure এটা আমাৰ procedure টো কি হ'ব লাগে okay আমাৰ procedure কি হ'ব লাগে so first of all you should have the idea এটো আমাৰ প্ৰথম কথা তুমি জানিব লাগিব যে আমাৰ sin inverse টো কোপৰা কলে ডিফাইন হৈছে এটো জানিব লাগিব sin inverse should lies between minus 1 comma 1 to close interval minus pi by 2 comma pi by 2 ইয়ালৈকে লাইজ কৰিছে okay এতিয়া চোৱা আমি কি কৰিব লাগে এনে কোনৰ সিচুৱেচন বিলাকত what you have to do actually তোমালকে যে এই যে এংগলটো দেখিছা ন এই এংগলটো দেখিছা নে সো আমি লিখিলাম চাবা দেই sin inverse মই এনেকে লিখিছো sin of এটা যে এই এংগলটো দেখিছা ন 3 pi to by 5 দেখিছা নাই তুমি 3 pi ৰ লগত ইয়াক এনে ধৰণে এক্সপ্ৰেছ কৰা যাতে 5 ৰ মাল্টিপল কিবা নাম্বাৰ আহে তাৰ মানে 3 pi ওচৰ পাজে থকা 5 ৰ মাল্টিপলটা লিখা obviously আমি এনেকে লিখিব পাৰো ন 3 pi টো তোমালকে ইচ্ছা কৰিলে এনেকে লিখিব পাৰা 5 pi minus 2 pi লিখিব পাৰা divided by 5 ৰাইজে বুজি পাইছে এক্সাম মই কি কৈছো কি কলো চোৱা এনেকুৱা ধৰণৰ এক্সপ্ৰেছন যদি থাকে হেতু যদি আমাৰ ৰেঞ্জত নাহে তোমালকে কাম এটা কৰিবা এই ওপৰত থকা টাৰ্মটো এক্সপ্ৰেছ কৰিবা তলত থকা টাৰ্মটোৰ মাল্টিপল হিচাপে আইদাৰ 5 ৰ মাল্টিপল কি হ'ব পাৰে 5 10 15 20 হেবিলাক 5 ৰ মাল্টিপল এটা মই কি কৈছো নিয়াৰেষ্ট ওয়ান টো কি আছে হদে নিয়াৰেষ্ট ওয়ান টো চাবা 5 ৰ নিয়াৰেষ্ট টো কি হয় 5 pi minus 2 pi obviously 3 pi আহি গৈছে এটা তোমালকে কাম এটা কৰা এনেকে ভাবা কথাবিলাক বুজিব ট্ৰাই কৰিবা এতিয়া চোৱা সো মই কি কইলো sin লিখি ললো সো 5 এ ডিভাইড কৰি দিয়া it will become 5 pi minus 2 pi by 5 correct okay এতিয়া চোৱা next obviously sin inverse and it is known to you sin pi minus theta so it is known to you etu jodi pi thake no pi coefficient to odd hok even hok that trigonometric ratio will remain same so etu pi thakile trigonometric ratio will remain same it will be sin twice pi by 5 correct so this is the answer now we can think about the other situation now can we cancel this one cancel actually no hoy ami ko par je etia answer 2 pi by 5 hobo pare ne noare so before writing 2 pi by 5 first of all you should have to confirm about it 2 pi by 5 to tumalko range ot ase ne nai janibo lagibo correct 2 pi 5 to tumalko range ot ase na janibo lagibo eta kam eta koru 2 pi by 5 to calculation kori saw kiman ahibo pare 2 pi mane kiman it is known to you 2 pi mane tumi to gomei paisa so 2 pi mane hoy gol 360 divided by 5 can 70 that means something hobo pare 5 to the 10 72 degree and it is known to you 72 to 90 ke horu hoy pi by 72 degree is less than 90 degree that means 72 that means twice pi by 5 lies between in between minus pi by 2 and pi by 2 that's why it should be our correct answer I think you have got my point hoday ki koribo lage ei 3 pi je dekhisa no hetu hoday tolot thoka term to multiple ot express koribo lage ketaba plus ot jabo pare ketaba minus ot jabo pare suppose moi ena karonta koru eta suppose 16 pi by 3 ase yak moi keneke express korim 16 to 3 multiple kiman hobo pare 3 4 sorry 3 6 9 12 tenaka hobo pare no 15 hobo pare so yak ami issa kole eneke likhibo pao no 15 pi plus pi by 3 pi nai so 15 pi plus pi means 16 pi so 3 a divide kori separate ke likhi calculation kori diba you will have the answer I am sure about it that's why what is the answer here so we have got that the answer is twice pi by 5 is the answer I hope all of you have got my point okay so answer is what you have got twice pi by 5 is the answer correct so let us discuss the next one okay what is the next one here this is a question from matrix okay so here two matrices are there if you observe carefully then you will get my point two matrices are there and after having the multiplication you have a new matrix matrix multiplication is known to you what is the order of the matrix A you have to identify the order of the matrix A remember if A is a matrix of order m by p and B is a matrix of order P by N, then you will have a, after multiplication exists. Multiplication exists hobo kane first matrix to number of column should be equal to number of row of the second matrix. Then you will have a new matrix and the order of the new matrix will be M by N. It is known to you. Remember, we are going to use this concept. If A is a matrix of order M by P and B is a matrix of order P by N, then we will have a new matrix C whose order is M by N. That means to have the multiplication process should exist, number of column of the first matrix should be equal to number of row of the second matrix. Okay, here in this case, matrix multiplication exists here in this case. Matrix, and remember, whatever may be the number of row of the resultant matrix is nothing but a row of the first matrix. Remember. And whatever may be the, okay, whatever may be the number of column of the resultant matrix is nothing but the number of column of the second matrix. Okay, that means what you have to do, that means in the resultant matrix, number of row is the number of row of the first matrix and column number from the second matrix. Got it? Tamane resultant matrix to row number to hoda first matrix to hoy aru column number to hoda kar matrix to hoy second matrix to. Right? We are going to discuss it. What is the order of the first matrix? How many rows are there? Row is 3. How many columns? Oh, sorry. Row is 1. Okay. So, how many rows are there? Row is 1. How many columns are there? So 3 columns are there. 1 by 3 matrix. For okay, leave it aside. Now we are going to discuss the order of this matrix. How many rows are there? Only 1 rows. How many columns are there? So you have number of column is what? 2. 1 by 2. The order of the this one matrix is 1 by 2. But we have to find out the order of this matrix only. As multiplication exists, multiplication already exists korise ekane notun matrix ta paisa aru multiplication exists korise jodi tenle yar number of column aru yar number of row equal hobo lagibo nohoy tetia multiplication exists korise pp equal hoise no yar number of column aru yar number of row equal hobo lagibo tetia matrix multiplication exists koribo ta mane moi gom palu the number of row of the matrix A is 3. Whatever number of column, it is known to you, the row number of the resultant matrix is the row number of the first matrix and column number of the resultant matrix is the column number of the second matrix. Tamane etu 2 hobo lagibo. E 1 to hoday first matrix 2 hoy aru e 2 to hoday kuntu matrix hoy second matrix hoy. That means 3 by 2 is the order of the matrix A and our matrix to order hoy. So that's why we have got the answer is 3 by 2. Okay. 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 So what is the answer? The answer we have is 3 by 2. 3 by 2 is the answer. Got it? So 3 by 2 is the answer of this matrix A. Number of row is 3 and number of column is 2. So let us try to discuss the next one. If A is a here also one question from determinant as well as, okay, here A is a non-singular matrix. Non-singular means a matrix is said to be non-singular if determinant of A is not equal to 0. Non-zero. Singular means determinant is 0. Non-singular means non-zero. So determinant of A not equal to 0. And this one implies, always remember, A inverse exists. Remember, A inverse exists. That means from the first line, if A is a non-singular matrix means determinant of A not equal to 0. And this one implies if determinant not equal to 0, it is known to us. That means A inverse exists. We know that. Now what you have to do? You have to find out A inverse. This condition is given and you have to apply the condition. Applying this condition, you have to find out A inverse. It is given that A is non-singular. That means A inverse exists. Listen. Expression is A square. Okay, wait. Okay, so expression is this one, correct? So now we are going to multiply both sides by A inverse. That means A inverse of what? It is A square plus A minus I equal to A inverse into 0. So this term will become 0. So we will have 0. correct? So now multiplying this, we have how many a's are there? 2 a's are there. So a inverse into a plus it will be a inverse into a, multiplying all the terms by a inverse. 2 a's are there, so one a should be multiplied with a inverse and other will be remain same, minus a inverse into I equal to 0. It is known to you a into a inverse equal to the identity matrix. That means an identity matrix of multiplication of identity matrix with any other non-identity matrix will be the non-identity matrix always. Okay, multiplication of an identity matrix with a will be equal to a always, just like as 1 into 5 is equal to what? 5. You can think like that also. So that means first of all the value of this expression is I, then I into a is equal to a here, correct, plus this one is equal to I minus a inverse into I will become a inverse equal to 0 because it is here. Multiplication of identity matrix with any matrix, the matrix will remain same. So answer is this one. So what do you have to find it out? Actually you have to find out a inverse. That's why shift this term to the right hand side, so we'll have a inverse equal to a plus I. So this is the answer. A is not given to us, that's why no need to put the value. But remember in this case, okay, if a is non-singular, then from here we'll have the inverse as a plus I. So answer is what? A plus I. This is the answer. A plus I is the matrix, or a inverse equal to this one, correct? So we have got all those. So let us try to discuss the next one, cofactors. So we have two different terms, one is minor and another is cofactor. So let us try to discuss what is minor and what is cofactor. For each and every element you can easily find out the minors. To have the minors, element to jitu row aru column ase tak tumi eliminate kori dia. That means to have the minor for this element 4, what you have to do, we have to eliminate these two row. Whatever a new determinant you will have, this is the minor. 6, 7, 15, 17. Are you getting my point? So for each and every element you can easily find out the minor. What is the minor of 4? 6, 7, 15, 17. What is the minor of 6? What is the minor of 6? You have to eliminate this row as well as this column. Correct? You have to eliminate this row and this column. Then a minor will be this one. 5, 6, 13, 15. So using this concept, I think you can easily find out the minor of each and every element. So by question is given what is the minor of 7, you have to find it out. 7 is this element 7. That means whenever you have to find out a minor of this element, you have to eliminate this row as well as this column. Got it? You have to eliminate this row and this column. Eliminating this row and this column, we will have 4, 5, 13, 15. Am I correct? This is a minor. So 60. How can you find out the determinant? 4 into 15, 60 minus 65. Correct? So answer is minus 5. Correct? So this is the minor. And what is the position of this element? What is the position of this element? The position of this element is second row, third column. That means we are going to find out minor of second row, third column. Got it? Second row. And what about the third column? Whenever you to find out the cofactors now, remember cofactors, there is a vast difference. Cofactor means if the position is an odd number, 2 plus 3 is what? 5. Therefore, the position of this element is odd. If the position is odd number, then you have to multiply the minor by minus 1. That means sign will be changed. 5 is the cofactor. If the position is even, minors and cofactors will remain same. First of all, minor means what? Whenever you to find out the minor of any element, you are supposed to not consider all those rows and columns where it lies. 4 or যদি minor কৰ 4 য'ত row আৰু column আছে হেগিটা consider নকৰি বাকি থকাটো তোমালোকৰ minor হ'ব. Minor এটা determinant value হয়. এটা minor কিমান পালো 7 or minor 7 থকা row আৰু column টো বাদ দিলো 4 5 13 15 আহিলে. So minor is minus 5. Cofactor means what? Depending upon the position of this element, cofactor will be changed. If the position is odd means what? Second or third column 2 plus 3 is equal to what? 5. If the position is odd, it will be changed by its sign. So minus 5 to ki holo benle 5. Jodi even holten no, minus and cofactors will remain same. So that's why the answer is 5 here in this case. Okay. Now, is the derivative of an even function is even? Is the derivative of an even function? Even function means what? A function is said to be even if f of x is always equal to f of minus x. This is the property of even function. That means in any function, when x will be replaced by minus x, if the value is remain same, then it is known as even. For example, f of x is equal to x squared. It is an even function. Do you know why? F of minus x is equal to what? Minus of x whole square. It is again equal to what? X squared. It means f of x, correct? That means after replacing x by minus x, if the function will remain same, then it will be known as even function. Question is given. Derivative of an even function is always, it is always even. It is true or false. For example, let us consider ddx of x squared. What is the derivative? Twice x. Here f of x is equal to what? X squared. Now you have to check the derivative. Initially this one is an even function, it is known to you. This one is an even function. The derivative of the function is even or not? Derivative of an even function is even or not? Even function the differentiate korile even function e poa jay ne teneka dhoroner question ta hodise. Let us try to check the function is even or not. You have to check this function. So here f of x is equal to twice x. Let us try to find out f of minus x equal to what? Minus twice x. Am I correct? Is it same? No. Because to me f of x or f of minus x same nolale, ekane a function to even function no hoy. Ta mane even function ta differentiate korile hoda even function poa na jay. Cos x is an even function. Do you know? Cos x is an even function. But what is the derivative of cos x? Minus sin x. So the derivative of an even function can never be even, always even, hodai no hoy. For example, even function definition ki asil? F of x is equal to f of minus x. Mane x to minus x to dora replace korile value to jodi same thake expression to tak even koha hoy. F of x is equal to x square. Mo minus x bhalu, again x square you have got. So x square is an even function. Let us try to find out the derivative of x square, twice x. Correct. So twice x to even not chabo lage. Mo f of x mane twice x to hoilolo. F of minus x ulelo minus twice x gusi ahile. Ta mane tumi f of minus x is not equal to ki pala? F of x pala. Equal hole hai even hoy, not equal pala, so not even. Ta mane derivative of any even function is not even always. Eto not even. Correct? So let us try to discuss another one. What is the question? Is the function is increasing? F of x. Okay. So let us try to eliminate this one. Okay. Correct. So it will not even. Okay. Now next question is that is f of x equal to x square is increasing? So what is the concept of increasing? Okay, let us consider. First of all, steps are like that. For any function, the steps are like that. F of x will be given. We'll try to find out f dash x. Correct? So you have to make f dash x equal to 0. These are steps. F of x will be given. You have to find out f dash x. You have to equate f dash x equal to 0. So listen, this one is x square. Correct? What is the value of f dash x? Twice x. So we have got f dash x equal to 0 means twice x equal to 0. That means you have got x is equal to 0. Correct? Now you have to consider number line. Correct? And in this number line you have to plot this point x is equal to 0. Okay. Now consider one point on the right hand side greater than 0. Maybe 1. 0 ke rangor number ta loa. Any number. Suppose 1. Put it here. Put it here. Put it. So f dash 1 is equal to what? F dash. Sorry. So f dash 1 is equal to 2 into 1. Answer is what? 2. That means this one is positive. So write down plus. Consider number less than 0. Suppose minus 1. So f dash minus 1 is equal to what? 2 into minus 1. Answer is minus 2. That means negative. So you have to write down minus. The steps are like that. Function will be given. Consider, try to find out f dash x. Then you have to equate this 0. Whatever the value of x you will have, put it here on the number line. It will divide the number line into 2 or more parts depending upon the critical point. This is known as critical point. Okay, now you have to consider one point which is greater than 0. 0 ke greater number loa or f dash x ot bahai dia. You have got positive value plus. For x less than 0, we have got this one is negative, so write down. So listen, plus means increasing, minus means decreasing. Okay, at this critical point, the function is changing from, okay, so increasing function or decreasing function. Generally, so this is a critical point, so if you consider minus means decreasing, then plus means increasing. So in this interval, from less than 0, this one is decreasing. Minus infinity pora 0 leke decreasing hoise aru 0 pora plus infinity leke increasing hoise. Kintu overall ki ho gol? Increasing and decreasing both. So that's why neither increasing nor decreasing. Listen please. Okay. Listen please. Procedure can occur. So the critical point will divide the number line into two or more parts. Then you have to find out which interval is increasing, which interval is decreasing. So minus infinity to 0, it is decreasing. So minus means komi ahise. And 0 to infinity is increasing. That means bahi goise. Kintu overall ki hoy gol? What you will say? Increasing or decreasing? You cannot say that. This one is increasing and decreasing. It is increasing, decreasing both. Overall, that's why you have to say that neither increasing nor decreasing. To me, increasing u kobo nwara, decreasing u kobo nwara. Got it? It tomalke eku kobo nwara yate. So overall, ami jodi interval to content from 0 to infinity, it is increasing or decreasing? Sorry, increasing. From minus infinity to 0, it is increasing or decreasing? Tumi kolat answer decreasing hoy. Ore left upper side decreasing hoise, increasing hoise. Kintu overall real number set to ki hoise? Neither increasing. Is the function is increasing? No. Directly tumi likhiba no. Neither increasing nor decreasing. Tumi increasing বুলি কব নোৱাৰা, decreasing বুলি কব নোৱাৰা, কাৰণ আধা increasing আধা decreasing হৈছে, so neither increasing nor decreasing. So not increasing বুলি লিখিব লাগিব. তোমাক যে ইন্টারভেলটো কৰা না বেলেগ কৰা 0 to infinity কি হৈছে, তুমি increasing বুলি কলাহেঁতেন, minus infinity to 0 কি হৈছে, তুমি decreasing বুলি কলাহেঁতেন, কিন্তু overall কি হৈছে, neither increasing nor decreasing. Okay, so let us consider another example. Direction cosines. Remember that three numbers will be known as direction cosines if they will satisfy this condition: a square plus b square plus c square equal to যদি 1 হয়, then abc will be known as direction cosines. Otherwise, they will be known as direction ratios. Now, what is the coefficient of I cap? 1. What is the coefficient of j cap? 2. And what is the coefficient of k cap? 3. Is the sum of their squares is equal to 1? 9 plus 4, 9 plus 10, 14. This one is not equal to 1. That's why they are not direction cosines. They are what? They are direction ratios. So how can you convert direction ratios to direction cosines? Procedure is plus minus a by square root of a square plus b square plus c square. Next, plus minus b by under square root a square plus b square plus c square. Okay, and next one is plus minus c by under square root a square plus b square plus c square. I hope all of you have got my point. So first of all, you should have a confirmation about it. Their direction ratios or direction cosines. Here coefficient is 1, 2, 3. Sum of their squares is 14, not equal to 1. That's why their direction ratios, not direction cosines. We can easily convert the direction ratios to direction cosines. Procedure will be plus minus a by this one, plus minus b by this one, plus minus c by this one. Okay, or you can say that another procedure is there. Jetia tumi eta vector tar corresponding unit vector le convert kori diba, then the coefficient of I cap, j cap, k cap will be known as direction cosines. When a vector will be converted to its unit vector, then the coefficient of I cap, j cap, k cap will be converted to direction cosines. So what is the formula to convert to unit vector? So a vector divided by magnitude of a. Eto formula apply korile eta vector unit vector convert korile I cap, j cap or k cap coefficient direction cosine hoy. Ba eneke eta koba direction if 1 to 3 are direction ratios because sum of their squares is equal to 14, not equal to 1. So we can easily convert direction ratios to direction cosines. The procedures are like that. So I hope all of you have got my point. So we can easily find out the direction cosines also. What is the direction cosines then? direction cosines plus minus 1 by square of কিমান হ'ব 14 comma plus minus 2 by 14 comma plus minus 3 by root over 14. In this way you have to write down. Correct? So let us consider another one. If the distance of a plane from the origin is d and the direction cosines of the normal to the plane is plane to the origin is L, M, N, what are the coordinates of the foot of the normal? Normal means perpendicular. One question is there. So this one is LD, MD, ND. Coordinates of the foot of the. If the distance of the plane is given from the origin is given and the direction cosines of the normal, তোমালোকে এখন প্লেনৰ মনত ৰাখিবা এখন প্লেনৰ ইকুৱেচন উলিয়াবলৈ প্লেনখনৰ সদায় নৰ্মেল ডাল জানিব লাগে দেই প্লেনখনৰ নৰ্মেল ডাল জানিব লাগিব তুমি নৰ্মেল ডালৰ ডাইৰেকচন কোসাইন গম পাইছা LMN আৰু এই প্লেনখনৰ অৰিজিনৰ পৰা তুমি ডিসটেন্স গম পাইছা অৰিজিনৰ পৰা ডিসটেন্স যদি প্লেনখনৰ d দিয়া আছে then we can easily find out the coefficient of perpendicular to normal এই নৰ্মেল ডালৰ এই ফুট অফ দা পারপেন্ডিকুলাৰ গম পোৱা যায় কিমান হয় জানা নাই LD MD আৰু ND what is d d is the distance of the plane কৰ পৰা বেলেগৰ পৰা নহয় দেই from the origin and what is LMN LMN are the direction cosines of the normal তাৰ মানে এখন প্লেনৰ বিষয় জানিবলৈ ৰাইজ আপোনালোকে নৰ্মেল ডাল জানিব লাগিব দেই so this one is the concept so what is the answer then LD MD ND finished okay so next one very simple question already I have told that whenever you to find out the equation of the plane parallel to xz plane which is the distance a listen equation of a plane is generally it is known to you equation of a plane is r vector dot n vector is equal to d or r vector dot n cap is equal to d here d is the perpendicular distance of the plane from the origin যদি এটো n cap হয় ন মানে ইউনিট ভেক্টৰ হয় তেতিয়া হলে তোমাৰ অৰিজিনৰ পৰা ডিসটেন্স হয় আদাৰৱাইজ এটো ডিসটেন্স হয় খালি অৰিজিনৰ পৰা নহয় এটো নরমাল ফর্ম বুলি কোৱা হয় দেই এটা কথাটো কি কৈছে তোমাক এক্সাক্ট প্লেন তোমাক যদি যিখন প্লেন শুনিবা দেই এই প্লেনখন যদি এক্সাক্ট প্লেন হয় ন তোমালকে এখন প্লেনৰ ইকুৱেচন ইয়াৰ প্যাৰেলাল প্লেন বিলাকৰ ইকুৱেচন মুঠে জাৰে ইকুৱেচন নহক ইয়াৰ প্লেনৰ ইকুৱেচন জানিবলৈ হলে ইয়াৰ প্যাৰেলাল ইকুৱেচনৰ তোমালকে ইয়াৰ নৰ্মেল জানিব লাগিব ৰাইজে জানে নে ইয়াৰ আৰু x আৰু z এক্সিস আছে সাপোজ এডাল x এক্সিস এডাল z এক্সিস তেলে কোনডাল এক্সিস নাই ইয়াত y এক্সিস ডাল পারপেন্ডিকুলাৰলি আছে তেলে ইয়াৰ নৰ্মেল ডাল নাম হৈছে y এক্সিস ৰাইজ শুনিব দেই ইকুৱেচনটো কেনেকুৱা ধৰণৰ আছিল x I cap plus y j cap plus z k cap এটো হৈছে r ভেক্টৰ ডট এটা n ভেক্টৰটো লিখক n ভেক্টৰটো মানে নৰ্মেল ডাল y নৰ্মেলৰ ডাইৰেকচন কোসাইন কিমান জানানে 0 1 0 আপোনালোকে ভালকে জানে তেতিয়া হলে 0 I cap plus 1 j cap plus 0 k cap is equal to কিমান জানানে a দিয়া আছে এটো ডিসটেন্স কেলে রাইট হ্যান্ড সাইডে d2 ডিসটেন্স নো বুঝায় জানো এটো ডিসটেন্স বুঝায় নো বুঝায় গুড গুড ভালকে মন কৰক এটো আপোনালোকৰ ডিসটেন্স বুঝায় এটোৱে এখানে মই ডিসটেন্স রাইট হ্যান্ড সাইডে লিখিলো n ভেক্টৰ জেগাত মই নৰ্মেল ডাল লিখিলো 0 I cap 1 j cap 0 k cap কাৰণ ইয়াৰ ডাইৰেকচন কোসাইন গিটা কিমান 0 1 0 হেইটা লিখিলো তাছ r ভেক্টৰ লিখিলো ৰাইজ মাল্টিপ্লাই ডট প্ৰডাক্ট কৰি দিওক ডট প্ৰডাক্ট কেনে কৰে কোএফিচিয়েন্ট গিটা মাল্টিপ্লাই কৰিলে হল x * 0 0 plus y * 1 y plus z * 0 0 কোএফিচিয়েন্ট মাল্টিপ্লাই কৰি দেই x * 0 এটো লগত কৰক y টো 1 ৰ লগত কৰক আৰু z এ কাৰ লগত কৰিব লাগিব 0 লগত so you have this one is equal to a this one implies y is equal to a is the equation of plane parallel to z plane at a distance of a z plane or পৰা a distance of ওপৰত থকা plane খনৰ ইকুৱেচন হৈছে y is equal to a so very simple formalize r vector dot n vector is equal to d is the distance মই d জেগাত a বহাইছো r means it is common vector x I cap plus y j cap plus z k cap আৰু n vector means normal vector what is the normal to this plane y z plane তেনে ইয়াৰ parallel plane বিলাকৰো normal ডাল y axis ডালে নহব জানো ইয়াৰ যদি নৰ্মেল ডাল যদি y axis হয় তেলে ইয়াৰ প্যাৰেলাল লাইন বিলাকৰ প্যাৰেলাল প্লেন এক্সাক্ট প্লেনৰ যিবিলাক প্যাৰেলাল প্লেন আছে হেবিলাকৰ নৰ্মেল ডাল y axis হ'ল আৰু y axis ডাইৰেকচন কোসাইন 0 1 0 এছৰাইজ মই 0 1 0 কনসিডাৰ কৰি ললো এটো তোমালোকৰ নৰ্মেল ভেক্টৰটো পালা ডট প্ৰডাক্ট কৰা আহি গৈছে ইকুৱেচন so y is equal to a is the equation of the plane which is parallel to xz plane which is the distance of a from it okay plane খনৰ পৰা a distance আছে thank you so much for listening the video and just go through it and if you have any doubt then obviously you can message me Okay. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.